Today is Tuesday, September the 8th, 2020, and for some reason the Xbox Series S has been leaked online. Hi everyone, it's 1 in the morning and I just had my first glass of coffee. How are you doing? So, if you weren't aware, the Xbox Series S is Xbox's budget alternative to the Series X. It is an open secret in the industry that the Xbox Series S exists because they've been talking about it for years. Secretly, of course. It has been known as the Lockhart, I believe, and the Xbox Series X, of course, being Scarlet. And Lockhart is supposed to be a diskless version of the Series S, not quite as powerful, but still powerful enough to run next-gen games, still powerful enough to run games on the cloud, and that's what they're banking on. Now, we are in September, of course, and we have no idea what the Series X cost. We have no idea what the PS5 cost, and Microsoft, for some unknown reason, has refused to talk about this system, the Xbox Series S. Well, as it goes, they do still have to make the consoles, and the information is going to get out eventually. So, at bumfuck nowhere in the middle of the night on a Monday, the information leaks out. The Series S has been unofficially revealed. It is the budget version of the Series X. It is going to be around $300. We are surmising that it's going to be $300. We, of course, don't know if it is official, but $299 seems to be the best bet for the system. It is basically a Xbox One S, but it's slightly more powerful, so I can see them going with that price point. They just recently discontinued this whole slew of Xbox products in light of the Series X coming out this November. So we have a release date as well. It will be September 10th. The Xbox Series X is supposed to be launching at $500, but we'll be talking about that in a different video. I want to talk about the Xbox Series S today. The S can position Microsoft to simply have a major market share next gen, because not only will you be able to finance this next gen console like a cell phone, it is not quite as expensive, but it still can do a lot of what the Series X can, just without all the horsepower. It will be doing it all on the cloud, much unlike the PS5. And I don't think Sony will be offering a financing option of the PS5. You have to buy it up front, and it might cost as much as $500. It won't be more than the Xbox Series X, so I can see Microsoft and Sony both having a $500 console on the market this November, and I think that is probably reasonable for what we are looking for compared to the power of past generations. Now, the Series S is interesting because while it isn't as powerful as the PS5 and Series X, it can still technically run all of those next-gen games with the power of the cloud, and that's what Microsoft is banking on. They're banking on the cloud service that they'll be offering. They're banking on xCloud. They're banking on this being an xCloud machine, a Game Pass machine, a way to not necessarily dive directly into super 4K, 120 frames a second. This isn't for you. If you're watching this video, this product is not for you. This product is for people who play games, but not a lot. This product is for people who play games but don't really care about frame rate, don't really care about how good it looks. As long as it looks well enough, as long as it's stutter free, this is who this product is for. And it being a diskless product, it is very centered towards a Western market, where while internet is not great everywhere, you see places like in America, Canada, lots of Eastern Europe, and Eastern Asia, where the internet is well enough to support a diskless product. But if you're a quote-unquote hardcore gamer, you are not going to buy a diskless PS4 or PS5 or a diskless Xbox Series S, because there's a plethora of reasons why you should just never buy a diskless console. But again, this isn't for you. This is for moms who go into Walmart and say, wow, this Xbox Series S costs $300. It's $200 less than the PS5 and Xbox Series S, but it can technically do almost the exact same thing. It might not be as powerful, but kids aren't gonna fucking notice. And if you're buying it for maybe an older kid, they're definitely still not gonna notice. They're gonna want the most powerful thing. But if they get the slightly more powerful thing with a couple games, or with a couple gift cards to buy games for that digital console, it's not gonna matter. I am very interested to see how they market the Xbox Series S. It is something that's supposed to be a budget option, which is not something we see at the start of the generation. We don't ever really see a budget system at the start of a generation. Usually the budget system ends up being the launch system, and later on there are more expensive SKUs of those products, like we saw with the PS4 Pro and Xbox One S or X. Oh Jesus Christ, please just stop with the Xbox branding. Oh my god, it's not confusing, it's just freaking ridiculous. And I guess that's the whole point, right? You're just supposed to associate the Xbox brand with the Series brand, right? So, anyway, naming conventions aside, the Xbox Series S will be launching on the 10th for $299, we are assuming. And it looks like they'll be talking about it very, very soon. Tokyo Game Show is, I believe, in 2 weeks. I don't know if they'll have anything at Game Show. Maybe they'll just pull the trigger now because the information is out there and they need to control this narrative. They need to hold on to it. They have been waiting for Sony to go first, and I'm guessing that Sony was supposed to go at Gamescom. Oh, not Gamescom. Jesus, Gamescom's over. This this E3 summer has been so damn long. But the Tokyo Game Show, and Microsoft and Sony have just been playing this ridiculous game of chicken. Just tell us the prices. We know it's gonna be expensive. Just stop fucking around and tell us. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, it's very late and I am very tired. Well, I'm not very tired. I've had my cup of coffee. But what do you think about the Xbox Series S? Is it a product for you? Are you one of those quote unquote gamers? I really hate the term gamer. I hate the term gamer. I hate the term hardcore gamer. It has become very derogatory in past. But are you one of those people who don't necessarily care about framing, who don't necessarily care about having the best of the best of the best on console line? Because if you did care, you probably do have a PC, or maybe if you can't afford a PC, you are going with the cheapest option in terms of being able to play games. Still, gaming is a very expensive hobby. No one's shy to that fact. But is this a product for you? Is this something that you will be looking forward to, or are you saying yes, I'm gonna wait for the PS5, I'm gonna get an Xbox One X? Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the video. Don't be sure to leave a like, and just generally tell me how you feel in the comments, honestly. And if you want to see more from me, I will be talking about this as a developing story in the days to come. So please do subscribe if you want to see more from me. But until next time, whatever you decide to do, whether it's like, comment, or subscribe, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and until next time, please, if you're a marketer, do not wait until 2 months until your product comes out to reveal the price of it. Oh my God, you're not Nintendo. Jesus, I'm so sick of this.